Wow, I just spent 20 minutes on a message and the camera wasn't on, or I don't know if they're turning it off or what. Oh my goodness. I just went into some good scriptures. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm getting hot. Damn it. This work is not easy. I'm just gonna finish it up real quick. That was really depressing. I brought it all around. I actually wasn't. I gotta take the sweater off. Give me a second. Slock you. Oh. Nice. Toothpaste. Can't listen to him. He's a mess. All right, here we go again. Dang. Killed me. So we're talking about truth and trust, right? So I pulled up some scriptures. I went to Jeremiah 15:2. That wasn't good. So I'm going to just go to the ones that were good. And I'm going to go through it quicker this time because I want to get out in the water before it gets windy. And you're still there, hey. I don't know if they're turning it off or I just screwed up. Probably me. I'm getting old, man. My brain is totally so focused on getting out of here that I can barely function here anymore. I hate it here. Tell you the truth. Isaiah 59:14. And it reads, I'll start at 12. For our transgressions, there's transgressions again. 59:12. For our transgressions are multiplied before you, and our sins testify against us. For our transgressions are with us, and as for our iniquities, we know them. In transgressing and lying against the Lord, you have a power, and departing away from our power, speaking oppression and revolt, conceiving and uttering from the heart words of falsehood. And the judgment is turned away backwards, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the streets, and equity cannot enter. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil make himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh power saw it, and it displeased him, and him that displeased him that there was no judgment. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil. So that's what I was saying in the first part of the lesson, is that as soon as you tell the truth, you become the prey. Because evil, wickedness, lies, and deceit, and deception, and false witnessing, and the things that these agents were doing to these young women in the Olympics, that story that I put out yesterday, they wouldn't listen to the truth. They didn't want to hear the truth, right? And so the truth is so important. So I went into displeased him. Displeased is literally was evil in his eyes. In the Lord's eyes, evil is bad times. And the Lord's saying, or Isaiah saying the Lord saw the lack of truth as really bad times. And so, for me, I agree. I've been lied on. I've been cheated, deceived. I mean, I'm sure some of you men have too. It's not it's not an uncommon thing for that to happen in this wicked fucking place. So it was interesting that it went into transgressions, right? Because transgressions are a breach of trust, right? So transgressions are a breach of trust. The Lord despises lies, man. He hates it. And people lie with so much impunity. They think it's no big deal. Oh wow. Yay! I turned right to it. Maybe he's saying, here, I'll help you out. Dummy. Psalm 15. This is a Psalm of David called Abiding in Yahweh's Tabernacle. So abiding, I looked that up, is sojourning. So when you're abiding, you're walking on the path of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Wherever he goes, we follow, right? We follow Yahweh Shai wherever he goes. And wherever that chariot goes, back in the days of coming out of Egypt, that's where we go. We go, we abide, we sojourn in the tabernacle with the Lord. Wherever the tabernacle's going, wherever our people are going, Israel, wherever Jerusalem is, that's where we are, wherever. So when he says we're oppressed together, a lot of Israel is here in the Americas. We're oppressed, basically oppressed here together. So there's that. But I'll read this one. Psalm 15, abiding in Yahweh's tabernacle, a Psalm of David. And David says, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He's asking the question, who is going to sit with you, sojourn with you, travel with you, be with you, abide with you in your holy hill, Zion? He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. No backbiting, no false witnessing, no deceiving, no stealing through lies and deception, no fraud. Slack brothers. I have the heart of my Lord on me, and when I get into these things, you know I'm passionate. That's all I can say. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned. I looked up contemned. That means despised. Contemned. Not a word that we use much because people don't despise things. You know, everyone's about go along to get along, and I'm not a hater. Oh, yes, I am. I hate liars. I hate deceivers. I hate fraud. I hate it. I'm not one of these calm messengers. I'm just not. I can't be. I'm serious about this stuff, and I'm bold, and when my Lord's mad, I'm mad. I know it's hard to listen to an angry person. So I try not to be angry. Maybe I should smile more. He despises liars. It's not me. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. That's what I was saying in the first message, how if you tell the truth, you're setting yourself up. It's a setup. Because once you tell the truth, they can build lies around your truth to cut it down and to make up their own truth. That's why I was dealing with a woman, and she kept saying, my truth, we all have to be, honor our own truth. No, 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 no. Your truth. You can have your truth over there by yourself in your little Brookhurst penthouse, because there's only one truth, and that's him. And that's why he is the truth, the way, and the life. I forgot to bring that one out in all this time. He is the truth, the way, and the life. What's he say first? He's the truth. Salakia, brothers. Salakia. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent, he that doeth these things shall never be moved. I'm not going anywhere. Never been known to fail. Don't mind the toothpaste. Except with toothpaste, always been known to fail. One more, and then we'll close it out. I think you get the message. It's pretty much been my message the whole time. Is truth, honesty, trust. He's the truth, so that's the message. And what we're getting out here in this world is a lot of lies, 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 yeah. Inside joke. You know the song, Thompson Twins. Lies, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do. I'd probably sing this song at least once a week. This is Hosea 4:1. So the prophets didn't like lies, and the reason why, one of the reasons why the Lord's coming back to fucking put a can of whoop ass on this despicable, vile place is because there's no truth, there's no honesty, there's no judgment, there's no justice. Okay, so Hosea 4:1, and it reads, "Hear the word of Yahweh power, ye children of Israel." That's us. For the Lord, Yahweh power, has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of power in the land. Yahweh power. I had this one marked for some reason. I wonder why. Hosea 4:2. This is the one that I had marked. And it reads, "By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood." We're killing each other with lies and deceit. And the devil, that's what the devil does. That's what the devil's doing. He's killing us with this deception. Killing me, man. It's like just watching the world fall like dominoes. Doop, 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 doop. And it's, you know how it goes. Once it starts falling, it's falling. Babylon is falling. The dominoes have started. The Lord went, and now the dominoes are falling. Verse 3, "Therefore shall the land mourn. Indeed it is, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish." What are we doing? What is there to do? There's nothing to do here. Where are we going? There's nowhere to go. We all know that. But some people are got their death grip on this place. No, I love it here. Ah. Salakia, brothers. I should have went into acting. If it wasn't so demonic, I probably would have. But, yeah, we're languishing. The word languish means... I hope this thing didn't shut off, or I'm going to throw this phone. Languish. 1 moment. 3, 1. 3:1. 3, 4. Languish is waste away. We're wasting away. There's nothing left here. It's a wasteland. We're languishing. It's a wasteland. What's there to do? I have no motivation for this place whatsoever. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. Waste away with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of the heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priest. So, is anyone listening? Nah. 2 or 3 people every message. They're striving. They got their claws in this place. They're hanging on tight. So, the truth is, Babylon is fallen. Zion is rising. I hope this message was edifying to the children of Israel. You Achaim especially, and you feel Akwath, Kara, because you Kara too much. Hope I see you again by the pool soon. You actually put a fire on my spirit because I thought I thought there was no one out there. Most people that I tell them that they're Israelites, and I tell them I put messages out for our people. They don't even ask for the address. They don't ask for the page. How disheartening is that? I mean, I run into them here and there, and I'm thinking the ones that I've told probably were 2/3 or something. Because if they don't want to know, forget them. The words of Phil Lynott from The Boys Are Back in Town. Apostle Ramla brought that up a while back. The boys are back in town. That's us. That's the prophets. The boys are back in town. And if that chick don't want to know, forget her. So, that's the message of today. Truth, trust in the Lord. Don't let the flesh be the power of your arm. He who trusts in man is cursed. And he who trusts in the Lord, Yahweh power is blessed. All power to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rekakodash. This is your brother, J.D. Nija. Till the next one, Shalom, Israel.